just going with the gut. Never had a doubt, felt like this is just a must. Put me in perspective, I'm the deepest in the cut. Everybody tuning in, but this is just for us now. We know I ain't ballin' yet. Hoes wanna holler, oh no, I don't call them back. Girl, let me see you hold it down, we gon' have a blast. Cause I just wanna know what you gonna do with all of that. Ain't gotta say a word, I know what's up. You can have it all, watch me rip it off. I'll admit it, you got me feeling hella loved. Even when it's going down, know that we gon' live it up. Young shot caller, always been a baller. Know that you the one, I can feel it in my heart, yeah. I won't stop charging, we go and come harder. I can see you and I, way beyond the stars, girl. I can never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. It feels perspective, I'm the deepest in the cut. Everybody tuning in, but this is just for us.
I wish he was my first, but that would be a lie. At night he felt like home. We'd wake up in the morning and I'm still alone. Still alone.
Hi guys, how you doing? Everybody good? Scott, Shadow, Lee, how you doing? So I wasn't sure whether tonight's stream was going to take place because I am still feeling kind of drained after the holiday because we never got back last night. I never got to sleep last night till like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning with all the traveling, and so today I'm feeling a little bit worse for wear. Well, the thought of doing a solo GM tonight does not appeal to me. Hence why I haven't put it in the description. It's just a chill night. We'll get back to the GMs tomorrow. But I didn't want to not stream tonight because I didn't want you guys thinking, oh, he's went away on holiday for a week. We're not going to see him for 6 months. You know, definitely isn't that. Just I think with everything that I'd done when I was away on holiday, with just the intense amount of walking in that heat, yeah, really sapped me. And I didn't realize it because you've got to try and keep up and keep, you know, motivated and all that for the kids. And then we got back last night and I got into bed and went to sleep and slept for a good 8 hours. And then about 2 or 3 hours, I went back to sleep for another 4 or 5 hours. Jerry, how you doing? Shari. So I'm unsure what I'm going to do tonight. I just wanted to make sure I put a stream out. I've logged into the challenge account because well, it's still got to complete the challenge, haven't we? So I figured I could do a little bit on this tonight, just to keep us ticking over. And then tomorrow Man, tomorrow I really, really need to get that solo. Feel like we were onto something with the last stream for the solo Proving Grounds, and then we'll get the last two, well, the next two done, and then I think we'll see what happens next week. Because obviously, I think the solstice start on Tuesday, so we'll have that to do as well. And then I think I might just start helping if anybody needs help with GMs and stuff. So how's everybody's week been? All been good? This actually feels really weird. Picking up a controller. Oh, I am balancing. I haven't done that on this character. And I'm not going to today. That's not. I'd be as well going and doing a solo GM. Kind of weird because I feel like it's just. I think it's just my body's run down. I feel like I've got a cold. I think it's just my body has run down. But I'm here. Oh, Peggy Mitchell's here as well. So, what is the Nightfall this week? Insight? Oh. Yeah. Solo player's nightmare. Feels weird holding my controller again. I haven't played today. Right. Let's have a look. Let's get... Do you know what? I can't be bothered on it. So much for the chill night. Does he really? Good for next season. I think I've got a really good. I need to have a look on my crown. I think I've got a really good crown. It's one of the few kind of top tier pieces that I have got. Have a look. It's an 89. Swears. Yeah, I think I'll just... I think I've got another one as well in the vault. isn't masterworked. But if I keep something like that, it's normally big business. Like there's one of them. So looking at 70 overall. We'll need to go and investigate. Thanks, Swizz. Appreciated. Thanks to everybody that welcomed me back. Let's have a look. No, I don't. Thought I had a better one. In the vault. Or is he? In the tower? Pua of Pua. Let's have a look. Oh, gee. Yeah, we'll just grab that. Let's have a look. What have you got? I've got a pretty good one of them. If you don't have a solar linear fusion rifle legendary, that's worth picking up. The roll isn't great, but at least it would give you one. Oh. No.
It's not right, but it's okay. I'm gonna make it anyway. Pack your bags up and leave. Don't you dare come running back to me.
Yeah. The masterwork. What's it? Range or blast radius? Blast radius. I mean. Czar. The monkey. What you doing? I actually I don't even know how good linear fusion rifles were when I got my Corsair's Wrath. I got one and I was like, right, as you do, got one and thought I'll keep that. And then later on, when I think it might have been when particle deconstruction came about, I had a look at it and was like, oh, I think I got the God roll first. Because it comes with only one damage perk, which is high impact reserves, which is what I got with it. It might not be the God roll. I might be selling that one a little bit strongly. Whereas that took me ages to get. I don't even want to tell you when I got it. I think I might have got it at 1560. Took me ages to get that. Where's my Corsair's Wrath? Is it on a character? Don't tell me I got rid of it. I might have got rid of it. I might have got rid of it when I got... Yeah. Oh no, there it is. It's on my character. Yeah. Well, you know where you're going. In there.
All my days feel the same, and I'll complain when I feel needy, losing myself.
Now, I was having a think when I was away about the runs that I was doing the last time I was back. And what was I using? That and that, right? We don't want that, so let's change to that. And see, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That is not so good. And have I got a better? I had this problem before, remember? Oh, see, that could be. Yeah. Oh.
The way I feel.
25.
All I know is times come and go, but this one feels like it's staying forever. I'm trying to hold it together, but love's getting the best of me. Love's getting the best of me. Oh, I feel like I'm undercover. Bad weather is all I see. Love's getting the best of me. Love's getting the best of me.
So we're looking for 10 more resilience. Do I need... Ah, well, hello there. Have a look. Is was that what I was using? Wasn't using classy restoration, obviously because of the void thing.
No chance of falling, let my feelings out of you. On my parachute, yeah, you see the world in you. These clouds leading me astray. You chase my fears away. You are my guiding light. Don't fall, reaching up new heights. Hold on to this feeling now. 'Cause baby, we're invincible.
Let's have a look here. I mean,
And now the daylight's falling beneath the clouds. Hold on to this feeling now. And in the darkness, remember I'm around. Come over, baby, let your feelings out. I'll be your parachute. Takes time to see the world in you. These clouds leading you astray. I'll take your fears away. I'll be your guiding light. Don't fall, reaching up new heights. Hold on to this feeling now. 'Cause baby, we're invincible.
can't remember what I was using.
You take me higher. Don't stop now, we're invincible. We're invincible.
Let me just have a look at something. Yeah, we'll go with the double dodge then. Alright, we'll give it a go. I've got unstoppable on, right?
From the stars, galaxies, supernova, to the sun's warming light reaching our hearts. I can tell every color I see in your eyes, like the ocean's deep. And it's true, you're someone I don't never wanna lose. Oh,
Could put that on. What does that do? So them two will work together? Here we go. My apologies if I'm a little bit rusty. I want to test out the grenade.
from the stars, galaxies, supernova, to the sun's warming light reaching our hearts.
Yeah, I want to test out the grenade.
In your eyes, like the ocean's deep.
Uh, Jeez. Aim's a little bit off. Taking my time. Hey Jake, how you doing, man? Yeah. Told you it was a bit rusty. I yeah, okay. I pushed up too far with the pulse rifle. I feel like I'm almost gonna have to kinda, because I knew where to stop. I knew where to stop. I knew where to start, and now I'm like, where was I doing all that? Here we go. Focus time. And one thing I never done last time. A little bit better. Go up here and investigate a different angle. Different angle. Right. Yeah. Up here, because we don't. Take it easy, swears. Angry, how you doing? Okay, so we're in. Still feeling a little bit like we're in.
Order your troops to clear a path. We have no quarrel with them. I will not deny them the honor of protecting their champion.
Can't forget the first part of the summer. Because of the warmth I went away. Now I look back to rediscover why I was never meant to stay. I wish I had made the same decisions. If only I could turn back the time. How could I start to really listen? I kept on searching on the other side. I wanna know, why I let go, I wanna know, why I kept searching on the other side.
And what we got? Oh,
Turn back to see what's really covered. Why I was never meant to stay. I wish I had made the same decisions.
it was okay angry. I've had better. No, it just there wasn't a lot stuff to do for the kids and stuff, and it was Disneyland, so it was hell expensive, but yeah, you could say that. Although it was because of the kids, I didn't have such a good time, because Disney is a kids thing, right? And the kids love it and all the rest of it. Except at Disneyland, it really caters to kids at a certain age, and if they're not in that age bracket, there's very little for them to do. And I felt as if it was too warm for the kids, you know, and they never really had a lot of things. Shut up. Oh, good. I was telling myself to shut up, by the way. I was too busy talking and not focusing. I think the dude killed me. He hit me with thing. This is going to take a minute. I wasn't really feeling, as I said at the start of the stream, I still feel kind of like knackered. I didn't really, you know, it was upwards to 40 degrees, which is hella warm. So we were walking about. I mean, it was 7 days there. We were walking about. We were walking about in it. There was very little shade in the park. The parks, 40 degrees, but 104. And I felt we had fans, like little battery operated fans on the pushchairs for the babies. Done nothing. And they had really, I think the biggest complaint I had was how rude the people were when we were waiting to watch the firework display and the light display. People kicking our buggies out the way, and we already had them as close to the barrier as you could get them. And luckily, unluckily, I'd went for to one of the designated smoking areas before the light show started, and that's when it all happened. Good or bad, because I don't know how I'd have reacted if that had happened in front of me. But just really kind of, I was expecting a much more family situation, and it wasn't. And even my 16-year-old and my 15-year-old, once they seen the cuddly toys in the shops, they were like, because some of the rides, it was hours for queuing and stuff. Just wasn't fun. I'll never go back. I'll never go back to Disneyland. Because we did have kind of thoughts of doing Florida at some point. But after this experience, we were like, nope. No more. Not until the kids are a bit older will we ever go back to any of the parks. Because everybody's in the same boat, right? It's just how you deal with whatever boat you're in. So everybody's trying to get onto the rides. Everybody's trying to get pictures with the characters. And some people are like, I don't care how I treat other people as long as I get what I came here for. As I don't like that way of thinking. People forget themselves when they're not in their own environment, I feel sometimes. Well, just to give you some, because I heard some people saying, when I was saying, I think you'd said it as well, Angry, that, that's your sort of heat. When Britain, it's going to be around that tomorrow, and they're issuing warnings because that is too hot. I already know that's too hot. It's, jeez. Because you're out in it. We don't, houses in Britain don't come with AC built in because it's not warm enough here to have AC built in. We've got heating. So people here are much more acclimatized. Colder weather. But we're not really built, for the warmer weather. Now, again, I love going on holiday. I can handle the heat. I can handle heat. But I dare say that when most people are dealing with that sort of heat, they're not out in it 10 to 12 hours a day with no shade. It was ridiculous. I was putting a factor 50 on my kids, and they still got burnt. I just think it's. I thought it was ridiculous having those sorts of temperatures in a place like Disney having no water features. You know, there's going to be kids there. It's what it's supposed to be. Well, it is what it's supposed to be for, I suppose, but well, what? Does a sweater come out of the bottle when you squeeze it? What are you on about? Alright. It's just sun cream, isn't it? It's to... Is that... Is that sort of weather, is that what you guys are used to in the US? Yeah, I'm not. I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm dead set on the heat, but I wouldn't say I don't like it either. I would say what I am is I don't mind heat if I have some way of cooling off. And that just never happened. As I say, 10 to 12 hours a day. My ankle went maybe on the Monday. It stopped me playing football. It was the thing that put me out of football was my ankle. But because of the kids, I couldn't say, listen, I can't go walking. You know, I'm going to a park for God's sake. I've got to walk. My ankle was fine on, so I think it was the Monday it went actually. It was fine on the Tuesday, but then I started to get boils on the bottom of my feet, like blisters, because of the heat. Like the sweat on my bottom of my feet sweating in my sliders, like. Oh, for God's sake. I should have just had the chill stream tonight. I'm just like, I'm so, like, unfocused. Yeah, I don't mind the cold. As again, I don't mind the heat. I don't mind heat if I'm not uncomfortable in it. If I've got water and I have some way of cooling down if I get too warm, I'm good. You know, but if I don't have a way to cool down and I'm out in the heat and the heat's just like pounding me, which is what it was when we went to Paris. It was ridiculous, but there was just nowhere to cool down. So you were just hot and sweaty all the time. The minute I could sit down in the shade, give me a couple of minutes, I was fine. I mean, see, the thing is, Angry, it's, that's extreme. The -8 thing, that's extreme. If you're going by Celsius. Fahrenheit, I mean, I don't, nobody likes it when it gets to those extremes. You know, but what other people think is cold, I normally am okay in. But that -8, I wouldn't be sitting here with all my windows open, just in my shorts. You know, -8 is extreme.
I wish I had known this for longer. Seems that I was the only one, and yet it's no surprise that I'm standing there, all alone and in the pouring rain. Felt the last deception running deep inside. The blood that runs inside and through your veins, your poison veins.
Just hydrating. Really, I feel like I've come back with like a summer cold. You know what I mean? Well, I think this has been the warmest Britain's had it in a long time.
I'm sorry if I seem uninterested or I'm not listening or I'm indifferent. Truly, I ain't got no business here, but since my friends are here, I just came to kick it. But really, I would rather be at home all by myself, not in this room with people who don't even care about my well-being. I don't dance, don't ask, I don't need a boyfriend, so you can go back. Please enjoy your party, I'll be here. Somewhere in the corner under clouds of marijuana with this boy who's hollering I can hardly hear. Over this music I don't listen to and I don't wanna get with you, so tell my friends that I'll be over here.
I don't really bother with raids. I find them quite boring. So
Ask myself what am I doing
I did wait in queues for my partner and her mum and the kids to go on raids because the babies couldn't go on them. So I was the designated baby like watcher. That's how bad my brain's working tonight. Baby watcher. Like I'm sitting there watching my kids, like, don't talk to me. I'm just sitting here watching. I looked after the kids while they went and done, you know, they went on the Buzz Lightyear, it's like laser tag type of thing. And then they went on the runaway train, haunted house, and I stayed with the kids. 'Cause the rides just, you know, I'm not someone that's scared of rides. I'm not scared. I have no fear of heights or any of that stuff. I used to go on rides quite a lot, but as I've got older, you got all these people screaming when they're on the rides, and I'm sitting there like, this is boring. You know, I don't get fazed by anything like that. So I think the coolest thing they had for me was in an arcade, like at the hotel, and they had a basketball game, and they had a grabbing machine, and it was full of like Sonics and Knuckles, Tails. And my son, look, he's a fan of Sonic. He's got Sonic and he's got Knuckles. When he's seen the Tails, he was like, "Do you think you could get me one of them, Dad?" And I was like, "Oh, sometimes these places are really difficult to get." It was like €2 to put it in, and I won one first time. Like, cool, I've saved myself a load of money there. And just like, they had a swimming pool. I love the swimming, so me and the kids were in the swimming every day. I like water parks. I love water parks. But they never had anything like that there. We did. It was really cool. I don't know if anybody's seen the Twitter video I put up. That Twitter video with the sharks was the only thing that was worth seeing there, apart from the penguins. I didn't video the penguins because at that point I just wanted to go. I was bored of that. But we didn't, obviously. I never said anything. I wasn't like, let's go. I was just like, oh, man. They did have another cool thing there. So that video of the sharks was quite cool. The video sorry, had to sneeze. The video, that was the coolest part about it, and it was meant to be Shark Week, so I was expecting a few sharks, nothing too big or crazy, just a bunch of sharks, and they were the only two sharks they had there. They did have a machine that simulated a hurricane, and I only went into it to dry my head because I was sweating. And I was like, this will cool me down. And the wind went up to 80 miles an hour. And it worked. I come out in my head. It wasn't completely dry, but it was a lot drier than it was when I went in. I got... What did I get? Apart from, like, I got a Nike waterproof jacket. I got a Captain America embossed mug. So the Captain America chest plate comes out the front of the mug. Got that from the Disney place. All the kids got like a bunch of stuff. The swimming pool was good. It was good to have a swimming pool, but it was indoor, and the place had advertised that they had like a sprinkle park, like a splash play area for the kids, and they had an outdoor pool, and they didn't have either of them. And the breakfast was, I think it's a continental breakfast, but I just don't understand places that have I don't understand places that have salads for breakfast. It's like, what is that? You know, here, would you like some dry rolls and some salad? No, I want a breakfast. So I am only naming the things that were like, I didn't expect it to be like that. No, that would be a loan shark. These were... I swear you sit there and wait for the comments to roll down and go, I've got a joke for this, but it's not going to work. Yeah, so I've got 10 weeks, and then I'm 2 weeks away from Orca. Now, it's going to sound like my life's really exotic, right? It's not. Over about a 2-year period, we had 2 holidays booked, and because of COVID, we had to cancel both of them. And it was well, we obviously had to cancel my Guardian Con with Lee and Laura. So this is the trip to Menorca. This trip we're going on in about 10 weeks, and then the holiday next year to Menorca. They are replacements for the ones that we had cancelled. The holiday this time, which wasn't, it was a trip, right? Not really a holiday. Oh man, I was waiting. I bet you Eric's here just sitting waiting for that. I bet you Eric's here just waiting for you and him to start going on to start going on about MondoCon. The trip this time was because it was my daughter's 16th. So it's something me and my partner spoke about since the girls were young, that we would love to take them to Disney, and this was our big present, was the trip to Disney. So I'm just taking 2 seconds just to like well, Becky said that she didn't want to do another park. And on the last day of the trip, I said, would you not do Universal Studios? And she was like, I don't know. And then she looked at me and she went, isn't that where Guardian Con is? I was like, yeah, that's exactly where that Guardian Con is. We did actually decide to do something when we were away. We were sitting talking. We've been fiddling about with it for a while. We decided we're going to get married. Now, I proposed a while ago, and we're engaged and stuff, and I proposed a while ago, but when you've got 6 kids, well, 8 if you include my oldest 2, Scott and George, but we've got 6 kids at home, logistically, you know, with COVID and stuff like that, we, you know, put it on back boiler. So we've decided in 2024 we're going to get married in Jamaica. So that should be cool. Then she really will be Mrs. Mondo. Yeah, it was alright. She got, if you guys know your Disney, thank you. If you guys know your Disney characters or your Disney films, I think it's in Beauty and the Beast. There's like a little cup called Chip. A little cup on a tea plate called Chip. And she got a replica one of them from Disneyland. She was like over the moon with that. My son got a replica Darth Vader, which was not cheap. That scared me when I seen the price. But it was the only thing he wanted, so it's an action figure, but it's Jesus, it's massive. And worthwhile saying, I said to you guys if you fancied seeing the gaming room, doing a tour of the gaming room. And as I say, it's coming along nice. But before I left, I kind of ordered a few things that I needed to finish it off, and they're all here. So over the space of the next couple of days, I'll get this fixed out. I'll get my galley on the wall, and my pictures and what have you. And then it should be good to go, and then I can do the tour. Could have actually done that today, because I literally have just lazed about today. Absolutely shattered. And I really want to finish at least one of the games this week, because isn't the weapon this week the hand cannon? Gaston. Isn't the weapon this week the DFA? Yeah. Yeah, so Gaston is from Beauty and the Beast. He's like the bad guy. So I want to get an adept one of them, but I'm gonna be honest. I'll be 100% honest. This stream, it is a chill stream. I wanted to do something on it just because I was streaming. I wasn't going to stream tonight because I still feel like I've been beat up. I've got actually a lump on my head as well. I don't know where I got that from. It's like a bump, it's like I banged my head, but I don't remember banging it. I thought Solstice was on, if I'm being honest. What's the... Are they? Yeah, grasp would be easy, but there's nothing I need from it. I'm not really big on doing stuff that I don't need anything from. I'm just trying to think what the... I'll give this GM another go. Just I'm not feeling it, but we'll get it. Yeah, I could actually go and, you know, do a little bit more on the challenge. It's to do a solo GM. I don't need the pinnacles for this. Max power.
The vanguard sends forth its champions. The challenge is met. Our blood flows together. May it lead to unity.
I've tried. I've tried to stay away from spoilers or anything about anything since I've been away. And it was really weird because I came back last night and I thought I'll turn the computer on. Just I'm not going to do anything. I just want to see how weird it is to turn it on again after not thinking about it for a week. So I turned my PC on, and the first thing that popped up was tons of stuff about Destiny, and I was like, Like, I went onto my YouTube. And I don't even know how half this stuff makes it on there, because I don't watch half the people that... I don't watch half the people that make the videos. So it was like, why are you coming up on my thing? Savage, you're probably not. How you doing, by the way? I am not going to be looking too good today because I am.
Commander Zabat, we agree to the right. The Cabal sends forth its champion. The challenge is met. Our blood flows together.
Don't say anything if you'll regret it. If we're stuck, it's better here than uncommitted. And I hope you're never gonna let me go. 'Cause baby, I'ma let you know. You're everything I've ever wanted in my life. If I'ma lose it all tonight, you better know that I will fight for us. 'Cause you and me are magical. I still believe we're magical. Yeah, we can dream forever now. We'll never wake up, we'll never break down.
I'm good, man.
covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Take my life, open the force to reality. Why can't you just let me be my way to bleed? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body's alive. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. I wanna taste your content, hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is the one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption, breathe faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. Listen till the wick burns out. Just wanna be carefree lately. Just picking up daisies. Got one too many clues in my pockets. Feeling like the bowling covers in my pocket. Untied laces, just tripping on daisies. Got dirty little lullabies playing. Might as well just rattle in the nursery and count sheep.
Okay.
Alo, salut, sunt eu, un haiduc și te rog,
There we go.
iubirea
They're all well cool.
primește fericirea.
This is the house of Victus, the digger of graves, her mouth packed with red soil. I do not grant you safe passage. My war machine burns. She hungers for battle. Have you the same appetite?
Not today, boys.
Through an Imperial tank, fighting against an army. For what?
Alo, salut, sunt eu, un haiduc și te rog, iubirea mea primește fericirea.
My warriors pledge themselves to the right of proving. Cut them down.
How old are you, Savage? How old are you? Just not that it, not for any other reason. I'm just curious. Okie dokie. Not trying to hawk my own channel or whatever, but on my main channel, I do have a leveling up guide. Hey, how you doing? So, Oh. Oh my god.
Just not focusing.
Guiding us through the dark.
Need the toilet, 2 seconds.
Think of me like you do with her, and I'll pretend that it doesn't hurt. But honestly, I'm searching for the words to cut ties. I'm bracing for the goodbye. I think I'm ready for it. Tired of lies. All of the lows were so much more than the highs.
I'm back.
I know that you see someone else when you look in my
Yeah, it's not really unlucky. Even when I jumped down, I was like, I'd seen them light up. I knew that other guy was shooting there. It's just really difficult. I'm finding it really difficult. I just, like I said at the start of the stream, I didn't want to go a day without, missing the stream. I was late starting the stream. I didn't feel like streaming because I still feel like I've been beat up after traveling. I honestly do think I've brought something back because my head's like thumping, chest is really tight. I'm sneezing a lot, which is not good for me.
You wanna talk, baby, take your time. For what it's worth, I made up my mind. There's no going back, no, not tonight.
No, I don't think it is. I think I've never had one, so I don't know what it's like, but it'd just be a summer cold. I don't even know if that is a thing or if that's just what people say when they get a cold in the summer. But I feel my nose feels, that way when your nose is like really hot inside your nostrils. That's the way I feel. It's a lump on my head. I don't know where it came from. On the side of my head, and it's sore to touch. Must have banged it on something, not realised. I definitely will. Because we got him really late last night, so I don't feel like I had a great sleep last night either. Although I did go back to sleep this afternoon, which is never good. You're always a little bit like... No, it would have helped if I'd have seen Mickey Mouse. So Solstice starts on Tuesday, does it? I really want this title, but I just can't be bothered going into play. I'm bother. Something I'll get over time. Yay! I'll give this one more go. I really just need to focus because I'm definitely don't feel like 100%. I feel as if I was at 100%, but I think they'll keep it as Rift, you know? Do I think they'll do it? Probably. Should they do it? Nah. Oh man. I think they should chop and change it. I don't think it should be kept as Rift the whole season. Bit more heavy than I wanted to. Whoops. Missed.
Saw you dancing in a crowded room. You look so happy when I'm not with you. But then you saw me, caught you by surprise. A single teardrop falling from your eye. I don't know why I run away. I'll make you cry when I run away. Take me back, 'cause I wanna stay. Save your tears for another. Save your tears for another day. Save your tears for another day. Made you think that I would always stay. I said some things that I should never say. Yeah, I broke your heart that someone did to mine. Now you won't love me for a second time. I don't know why I run away. I'll make you cry when I run away. Take me back, 'cause I wanna stay. Save your tears for another. Realize that it's much too late. You deserve something better. Save your tears for another day. Save your tears for another day. Thinking about the times we wasted, and me wondering if it was worth it. Made me believe in us, fooled me twice, not just once, and baby, I called your bluff. Before I never put together all the signs, you're pretty clever. Oh, you're pretty clever. Because of you, I realized maybe it's not that I should find a piece of my never put together all the signs, you're pretty clever. Oh, you're pretty clever. Because of you, I realized maybe it's not that I should find a piece of my
I give up. I give up.
so damn convincing. During the night we went out drinking. You never believed in love. Could've gave me your heads up. Now baby, I had enough. Before I never put together all the signs, you're pretty clever. Oh, you're pretty clever. Because of you, I realized maybe it's not that I should find a piece of my heart.
go off the deep end. I don't think you wanna give me a reason. I've been trying not to go off the deep end. I don't think you wanna give me. I've been trying
Oh.
not to go off
Ooh.
the deep end. I don't think you wanna give me a reason. I've been trying not to go off the deep end. I don't think you wanna give me. I've been trying not to go off the deep end. 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 I've been trying not to go off the deep end. I don't think you wanna give me a reason. I've been trying not to go off the deep end. I don't think you wanna give me. I've been trying not to. I've been trying not to go off the deep end. I don't think you wanna give me a reason. I've been trying not to go off the deep end. I don't think you wanna give me. I've been trying not to go off the deep end. I don't think you wanna give me a reason. I've been
Oh,
trying not to
I don't even know what to say.
I don't think you wanna give me. I've been trying not to go off the deep end. 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 I've been trying not to go off the deep end. I don't think you wanna give me a reason. I've been trying not to go off the deep end. I don't think you wanna give me. I've been trying not to go off the deep end. I don't think you wanna give me a reason. I've been trying not to go off the deep end. I don't think you wanna give me.
I'll change seating position. Not that that's going to help me do anything. But, just help me chill. I know. I kind of, I wanted to come on and chill, but I felt like, there's nothing really to do to chill on this account. Yeah. But, really difficult to motivate yourself though, and it's especially difficult to motivate yourself, you're not feeling it, and I wasn't feeling doing high end. I did think about doing that, just don't feel great. I haven't felt great since I woke up this morning, and that's why I went back to bed this afternoon. I had something to eat for the first time today about 8 o'clock. I wasn't going to stream because I didn't feel it. What's happening is, because everybody knows the way that they play, I'm not noticing things around me because I'm just going through the motions, and I know it's because I'm not at the races, I'm hoping I'm run down because of, because the holiday was so stressful. There was no part of that holiday that was enjoyable. So I came back last night, well, this morning, got back up here this morning, and last night, yesterday, when I woke up, this was all I could think about, and I was ready to go, and I felt fine coming up in the car. It was when I went to bed last night, I started to feel, a little bit off. Yeah, Jake, so the thing about it was, right, I can't say I went on holiday and the whole thing was rubbish. Every day there was some cool stuff. But it was seriously stressful because there were people, not just the locals, but there were people that were with us that were making us stressed by being stressed all the time and being nasty with their comments and just, I don't want to get into that. I think what it was it didn't feel like we knew it wasn't going to be restful. So it wasn't a holiday. It was a trip, right? Oh Jesus! It wasn't a holiday. It was a trip. But the endurance part of it came from having to act like, even when the people were being the way they were being, that you were having fun and trying to get them out of their toxicness, if you like. And then I was really surprised that Disney just didn't cater for kids. That really, really surprised me, that it's more for teenagers than adults. Even my 15 and 16 year old were like not impressed too much with most of it. So that with the heat, the fact my ankle went on the Monday, it was fine on the Tuesday, but then I developed sores under my feet with the heat, and honestly, I think what I should have done tonight was exactly what I was going to do, which is just get into bed and just chill, you know. And I'm hoping I feel a ton better tomorrow. Well, I have a kind of a dodgy ankle. It's what stopped me playing football. And it can go any time. It's the official diagnosis is I have an inflamed ligament in my foot, and I've had physiotherapy and stuff, and it's just weakened to the point now where there's not much I could do about it. When it goes, it's like having toothache in your ankle. You know, if the ankle moves, it's like, you know what I mean? But it was back on the Tuesday, and I was like, oh, great. You know, that is brilliant. But then I got these blisters on my feet. Ridiculous. And 10, 12 hours a day walking in upwards to 40-degree heat with very little shade. The park had no water features, and all the drinking fountains were out of order. It was like, what? So you literally had to spend, like, when you were in the park, it was like £5. Oh, maybe not that much. About $3.50 for a bottle of water. And there were 9 of us. So Mondo is still here. Haven't went anywhere. So when I got back, oh sorry Ray, sorry, I thought you meant where did I go now? I'm like, I'm here. I went to Disneyland Paris for the week with my family. Sorry dude, sorry. It's all good. It's all good. So when I woke up today and then I went back to sleep, and then when I woke up, I was like, oh my god, I feel awful. And then I was like, we'll see how, you know, because there have been times where I've tweeted out too early that I'm not going to be on, I'm not going to stream. And then when it's come to stream time, I've already said to people I'm not going to stream, but I actually feel like I can. So I was like, oh, I'll just leave it. I won't bother tweeting out because you never know. And as I say, I got my dinner and stuff, and I thought a bit of energy, you know, trying to be positive. But then when the longer it went, I was like, I can't do this tonight. And then I just had a little voice about 10 o'clock in my head saying, this is how it started last time. You were streaming, okay, you went away on holiday, and then you never came back. You didn't stream again until I started this time. So that's why I started the streams, to let people know that I'm serious about doing the streaming. That I will come on a stream, you know. If next week I got ill, I won't, but if I did, then I wouldn't stream, because you guys would be like, well, he's been on holiday, he's come back and he streamed. So this isn't the same. When you're doing things like GMs and what have you, dungeons, and there's a lot going on for one person to keep a track on. But it's not that you're watching everything. You just know what's going to happen because you've spied it in your previous run. You went, oh, okay, but they push up now. So let's get them sorted. When you don't feel on it, you're like, oh damn, I just never noticed him coming. Little things like missing crit shots, you know, one hit shots you would normally get. When you're not on it, you miss those. Sluggish reaction time, focus is kind of broken a little bit, but more so, now I'm sure you guys will understand this from just doing normal content, you know, any sort of content. If you're not at it and you're not enthusiastic, it feels like a chore. It doesn't feel like you're enjoying it. It feels like you're working. It feels like you're having to do it. And that's the way it felt doing that tonight. It just felt like appreciate it. No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm kind of serious about the streaming thing more than ever before. You know, it's just I'm not very good. I'm not very good at, like, with the stream thing, because, you know, we had it going for a while, and then I went away for a bit, and then I come back, and then I went away for a big bit. So now I'm not very good at going, well, I am not well, so, you know, if I tweet out, people will understand. Because in my head, I'm thinking, they think you're going again. You know? So, while I'm feeling kind of low, physically, can't focus on doing this stuff. So, if tomorrow comes, whether I'm here or not is going to come. When tomorrow comes, if I'm still feeling a little bit under the weather, I think I'll jump to the challenge account and just progress that, try and get some pinnacles done, and, you know, maybe get a nightfall done and what have you before reset. Until I'm like, what happened? Yeah, well, it was kind of like that. A lot of stuff happened though. My stepdad passed away, and, you know, quite a few things happened in a small space of time, and it just broke my enthusiasm for doing stuff in front of people. You know, I'm very aware that there are other people on the other side watching what I'm doing, and I've played with a lot of the people that are on the other side of the screen, and the people I played with,
I hope, would understand I'm a decent enough player. But when I'm not at it and I'm really struggling to get stuff like this, you know, I'm not relaxed, I'm not enthusiastic. Hey Swizz, what's happening, man? Then it makes me look bad, and I don't like that. You know, so if you're not enthusiastic, you can't do stuff you're not loving. And if you do stuff that you don't love, you're not going to be bothered about the outcome. I want the content to be strong as it can be. You know? And it's also, especially, yeah, exactly, Shari, exactly. And especially when you're doing, like, this is probably the end game now for a PvE. If you know, that's probably the end game for PvE, so I'm working this out and doing it in front of people. There aren't many people who actually do that. There are some. On console, I don't think there's many. But there are some. But I know that sometimes, especially when I'm not at it, I start to feel, you know, like there's somebody watching over my shoulder, and I start to get uncomfortable with the... But that's only when I'm not at it, you know. I don't even think it would matter. When you're not at it, you're not at it. But sometimes it can be a little bit, you know, I'm making myself look bad here. You know, and I don't like that. And then I come off stream and get it in like the first or second attempt. You know, it's normally the way it happens, because now I'm like completely relaxed. I need to stop worrying about how it looks and just play my way. The other thing is, as well, spoke about this before, I'm not complaining about tonight, I'm just speaking about the challenges of streaming. I just want to make that clear, that challenges of streaming for a solo player is your mindset is changed. Because when you're playing solo the way that I play, I'm focused on what I'm seeing on the screen. But when you're playing, doing this stuff on stream, you have to be focused on chat as well. And that can get you killed. You know? But it's all good. I wish I was the type of player that could go away and do this stuff off stream. And then when we stream, I go, hey, I got this done off stream. Let me show you how I done it. Or let's see if we can get it done again or something like that. But I'm that type of player. If I'd done it off stream, I'd be like, yeah, that's it done. No point doing it again. So I want to do it all on stream. I feel like I know what to do. I feel like I'm doing something wrong in the tank room. Maybe I'm trying to stay down too long. I don't know. Again, I do apologise when it doesn't look the way I would like it to look. And it's really frustrating when you can't stop seeing it. I wish I didn't feel this kind of strange. God damn Holiday. What's it playing it? Knocking us off with stride like that. We'll get it. We will get it. I definitely, I just want to wake up and feel like, oh, this is more like it. Yeah, see, I could just go, right, I'll come back to this. Let's go and get Insight Terminus done, and let's get Warden and nothing done. Could do that. Next week, is it Warden next week? Maybe I'll try Warden from Tuesday. If I haven't, depending on how I feel tomorrow, try Warden from Tuesday. Again, don't know what I'm doing there, but we'll get it worked out. I don't know if it's stage fright. I get self-conscious when people are... I'm not scared to perform on the stream because I wouldn't have done half the stuff I've done on the stream if I was. I feel like sometimes I'm just like, when things start going wrong, that I start to feel self-conscious about it. That I don't think... Alan, I don't think that... 'cause I'm quite a confident person. And I know this might not come across after the last couple of days. I don't normally spend this long working GMs out. You know? Normally, I get my tactic just right, and then it's the execution. So I'll give you an example with Fallen Saber. You guys know... yeah. Well, that's definitely... It's more so when it goes wrong. If I feel like I've got it and I'm in it, then I'm good. You know, I just forget about chat for a bit and we're in. When I done Fallen Saber took me 2 days. Now, we are talking about decent shifts, right? Exactly, Swizz, exactly. We're talking about decent shifts. We're not talking about two-hour sessions. We're talking about 5 or 6 hour sessions, right? But in that 5 or 6 hours, I got it. I got shafted at the boss twice. And then I beat it twice. So in 2 6-hour sessions, 5-hour sessions, I am guesstimating, but it'll be about that. I beat it twice. I'd never soloed that on GM before. And then once I had it, I was confident and strong enough in my strategy that I ran about 6 people through it, just one at a time. People that had never done it. You know, and I remember taking a dude in and he was like, is it just us? And I was like, yeah, you'll be fine. Oh. So what do you want me to do? I went, shoot in the direction I tell you to shoot at, when I tell you to shoot. And at the end, he was like, I don't know if I've done anything there. And I went, you did. He provided me with some respite because they were shooting at you. But, you know, Inverted Spire, again, there's another one. I did not think that was going to take as long because I've soloed that on Grandmaster. And it's just tons of times looking at chat. I mean, what was the one that I jumped off? Yeah, when I was doing the first Flawless dungeon, I've already got that strategy kind of in my head, pretty fresh. And I just looked at... it's not quite like that. But it's just everybody wants to get their game in. So how many times have you done stuff for me and you said, right, what we using? And I've said, whatever you want. Because everybody wants to play their game and everybody wants to feel comfortable with what they're using. So I always try and pick up the slack. It's not about watch me or I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. It's about, well, you take what you're comfortable with in, unless there is a strategy for like a boss melt or something like that, getting champions out the way quickly or whatever the case might be. I want people to be comfortable with what they're using, and I will pick up the slack to make it so that it's not, right, well, I'm using this, but we're failing. Because I'll be like, right, well, I'll take the hit. I'll use what we need for this to make sure we get it done. I've done it as well. I've done it as well. You know, I remember doing a master with Angry and Willis, and I was 40 levels under. And because they'd played me before and they knew what it was about, Willis said, "How does it feel, Mondo, to not get the most kills in this strike?" And Angry went, "Oh," because he knew what was going to come. So I was like, cool, that's a challenge. Now, 40 levels underneath, I'm going to have to get the most kills, and I did. But there was no malice, it was just like, I wonder if I can. You know? It's just because somebody said to me before, it's because you do this stuff all the time. I feel like I stand a bit because of my awareness. No. I go into some things, I don't know what's there. You know, I don't know what the ad spawns are. Still to this day, there's some strikes I don't know the ad spawns for. I just feel confident enough that I can kill them before they'll get to me. You know, and then sometimes there's got the wrong weapon on. And then there's other times I'm like, oh, change the subclass, change to exotic, need a new mod, you know, fine tune to the point where I'm like, I can run this way every time and it'll work because I've figured it out. Probably why I don't like strikes like Lightblade. You know, I feel like I've got Lightblade worked out, but doing the GM, I just really, and it's the same with this. I don't like the hide. You have to hide. I don't like that. I've completed Lightblade on GM twice. Both times I completed it, I was the last player alive. I'm pretty sure I've got this, you know, there was none of this running away and hiding because I have my mobility, my setup that I could get my invis while I was moving. So I didn't have to go and hide and do all that. And if you really, you know, if you're doing it as a solo, you don't have to take the last set of champions. You can just ignore them and just get a couple of shots off at the boss, invis, move. You know, now the setup I'm using for this is not the setup I would use for I would use that. Because if you've got that and 100% mobility, when you smoke and then you dodge, if you smoke and then you dodge, you'll have your smoke by the time you get your dodge back, because it increases your invisibility and all that stuff. Right. Okay. Right, so this will be the last one. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play it in the tank room just a touch more cautiously. Try and draw enemies to where I need them. We know, I'm pretty sure when the tanks come out, one of the champions is going to stay on the left. He's just going to chill there. The first grenade I threw was really bad, as it never reached them, so I overcompensated there. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I couldn't remember if I just was doing that the whole time or I was only doing it when the tanks were out.
I remember all the stars in your eyes. I remember when you told me goodbye. I stay awake and replay all
That's one of the.
nights. I'm getting tired of sleeping alone and getting drunk while I wait by the phone. I let it hurt for a while 'cause I
Scorpion turrets. That's what I meant to say. One of the scorpion turrets I don't know. Hmm.
heartache is heavy, the memories fade with the pain. The past runs red, I'm getting tired of calling this home and getting drunk while I wait by the phone. I let it hurt for a while 'cause I know that I will again. I'll forget how you held me and hold myself instead. When the heartache is heavy, the memories fade with the pain. The past runs red.
I think there's still one hiding up there. Whoops. Oh yeah. Hey Robert, how you doing, man? I'm struggling for heavy and there's 4 bricks sitting out here.
You willingly enter the helper selector. I welcome you, but my forces, they do not. My war machine purrs. She hungers for battle.
Okay. I'm just kind of trying to have a look about for heavy. Tens my whack. So we've got still got a sniper over there. That tank is looking pretty beat up. Let's see where they're both shooting though. Let's where? So we'll smoke. Grab. Oh.
I'm a lot further down than I wanted to. Get behind this glass barrier. Front right for him. Now, the reason I took the chance there is because the tank was shooting.
When you hear us in the club, you gotta turn it up. You gotta turn it up. You gotta turn it up. When we up in the club, all eyes on us. All eyes on us. All eyes on us.
Running. Where's he shooting though? Perfect.
The action.
When you hear us in the club, you gotta turn it up. You gotta turn it up. You gotta turn it up. When we up in the club, all eyes on us. All eyes on us. All eyes on us.
Excuse me.
Ever wondered what it would feel like for someone on your side to feel like when the dark is strong and you can't hold on? Just remember we're in this together. Never forget your dreams, even when it ain't easy. The world's not ready, so darling, come and dance with me. Everything's changing, I promise you're not crazy. You're right where you're supposed to be, so darling, come and dance with me.
Well,
Ever
that's the tank run done.
what it would be like for someone on your side to be like you are not alone. You can always come home, baby. It's
Thanks, man.
okay, just
I'm glad I didn't melt either.
when the dark is strong and you can't hold on. Just remember we're in this together. Never forget your dreams, even when it ain't easy. The world's not ready, so darling, come and dance with me.
Check over the other side
I promise you're not
yours,
crazy. You're right where you're supposed to
because I've got literally no.
dance with me.
Yep. I'll get him back.
My champion awaits in the locus of honor. Why do you skulk through the maintenance areas?
We will deal with your champion in due time. Though we may destroy your tank in the process.
We are Cabal. We eat the mountains.
Hey, we got two.
We are here to stop you.
I know stories of fiends who cut at the legs of powerful heroes. My tank will not be felled so easily.
What? Okay. Need to get some heavy here. That's a fighting. Okay, I'm gonna go up in the lift. I need to nip to the toilet quickly. I'll be 2 seconds.
Your warriors are merciless, Commander. Are all light bearers so bloodthirsty?
My guardians do what they must. Today, they must be champions.
Okay. I'm back. Now, just wondering, in my lowered state of consciousness, find out. No, I'm just gonna wait. That's what they say, Em. That is what they say. I'm just worried about the two unstoppables, that's all. These two are the ones I'm worried about. After the first two, I think I'm okay. Thanks, Swizz. I'm okay with the ray darts. It's killing them before they get to me. We good?
Many, many diamonds dangling. Bag full of money, we strangling. Hate me, fry me, bake me, try me. All of the buff, cause you can't
We
get
good?
You see me in the parking lot. 7-Eleven is the spot. Fights with wings and shiny things and lions, tigers, bears. Oh my bones, it is real. How they live in Tokyo. If you see it, then you bring it, then you know you have to go. Fast and furious. Fast and furious.
That one, I just can't seem to hit tonight. Tell you what I'm gonna do. Not that. See, this is what happens. Back here. Moment of truth.
You're mine, mine, mine. It's right, right, right. It's right, right, right. Right now. Why are you hiding? Tell me what must I do? Come to you, come to you. You're mine, mine, mine. It's right, right, right. It's right, right, right. Right now. Why are you hiding? Tell me what must I do? Come to you, come to you. I try to let go of all of the nonsense that you pull me through. I give it up to you. I do it all for you. Maybe this feeling's overdue. Uninvited, you wanna hold me close. I know what you would do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Why are you hiding? Tell me what must I do? Come to you, come to you. You're mine, mine, mine. It's right, right, right. It's right, right, right. Right now. Why are you hiding? Tell me what must I do? Come to you, come to you. You're mine, mine, mine. It's right, right, right. It's right, right, right. Right now. Why are you hiding? Tell me what must I do? Come to you, come to you.
Right. I'm just gonna hold off. I'm wondering if he'll slam me. I don't know how I'm going to do the last bit. He's going to be moving, and he's going to be firing those bombs which track me when I'm invis. Damn it. Every other time I've done this GM, they've came one from one side, one from the other. This time, they both run at me together. Oh my god. I just don't understand why both of the Unstoppables came from basically the same side. No, it has tonight. It has tonight, Eric. I was beaten before I came on stream tonight. And they were quite far away. So I don't understand why they that might help. Supposed to be chill. I wasn't supposed to be doing GMs tonight. Annoying because I thought that was the way to do it. It is. I mean, it's the furthest I've got. And I did manage to deal with the first set of Unstoppables. I think I know. I think I know why they came after me the way they did. It's just frustrating. I think it was because I was still, like, I was there to, like, I smoked. And maybe they seen me smoke. And one ran over to the other one and was in, that's why I never seen them for a while. Having the major spec on will make a big difference. I don't know why I had a boss spec on it. Nightmare.
For so long, I was living my life. Was so wrong.
Yeah.
Always numb in my mind. Battled on. Building scars from the knife. So far gone. I was blind. So now that I found what I was looking for, I'm shining a light on the dark that I was coming from.
genuinely thought I had it there. Well, I didn't expect those unstoppables to be a problem.
Out of your mouth, you wish you someone else I
Hmm.
but I know we miss your old self too. Silver once golden. There's only so much holding on. You can't take when you
Oh God.
mistake. Oh wait, do what you gotta do, what you gotta do to be you again. Do what you gotta do, what you gotta do to put your heart to it.
Well, I'm gonna leave it there for tonight. Hopefully I feel better tomorrow. Really frustrating. Yeah, good well, man.
Some things I can't fix feels heavy on your chest. I wish I could carry the weight all on my back. Colors now faded. There's only so much hoping that I can't do what I'd rather lose than lose you. Do what you gotta do, what you gotta do.
One thing I will say is I think it's BS, complete and utter shambles that they keep doing this. They keep putting nearly all the best mods on the same piece of armor. So once you find, like, right, so the majority of people are going to run that. Regardless, that is what you're going to run. You can't try another set of mods, you know? You have to take that off. Now, I understand sorry. I understand that they don't want, right, well, let's just run all the best stuff together. But why? What is the point in not being able to try combinations? There's no point in it. There's no point in not being able to try combinations of mods to find out what 2 or 3 work best for you. Because they make it that, oh, no, if you want to use this, you can't use it. And right, so The argument could be, well, everybody will just run classy, classy restoration. Okay, well, let's say I run Withering Heat. Same turret, that's all I can run with it. Okay, well, I won't run that. Run that. I'm then linked, can't run major combinations because everything's so high in the energy slot. And they're all on the same piece of armor. Why am I only at 90? Oh, that's fine. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming and hanging out. I do appreciate it. I wish I'd have been physically a better state, which would have affected mentally. And even in a reduced state, we still got further than we've got before. I feel in the next session we'll get this. And I have to say that whilst it's frustrating to get that close, the part I was actually worried about in this run, once I knew what I was doing with those unstoppables, was the part that comes next, because he's moving, he's firing bombs, and there's ads. So that there's a lot going on in a small space, and your invis isn't really going to help you too much. Thanks, Emma. I appreciate it. Thanks, Gary. Thanks, Savage. I 100% have enjoyed tonight. I just wish I was in a better. Thanks, Eric. Appreciate it, man. I just wish I was in a better physical and mental state of mind. The physical has affected the mental. I'm going to go and get a cup of tea. That is exactly what's going to happen right now. I'm going to drink tea, see if that makes me feel any better. And take some headache tablets. Regardless of what happens, regardless of how I feel tomorrow, I'll be back on stream. If I still feel as bad as I feel now, which isn't like super bad, I'm kind of hoping I'll wake up tomorrow and it's like, oh, it's gone. If I still feel as bad as I feel tonight, I'll probably, I don't know if I'll do the GM tomorrow night, but we'll see. You know, kind of hate this part of the season where I feel like this is all I've got left. But take it easy, guys. Again, thanks a lot for hanging out wherever you are in the world. I hope you have a great afternoon, evening, or night. Y'all stay safe, and I will see all of you guys tomorrow.